Okay, here we go. This is serious. I'm doing a live stream. It's been a while, and the Pacific Theater of Operations videos were pretty cool. It's an amazing game. It's a lot of fun, but it can be pretty intimidating to get into it. Now for this stream, I've tried to adjust the desktop audio down so that the music wasn't so annoying. I increased the microphone a little bit higher. Hopefully those levels will be pretty good for as we go through this. I'm just going to start a new game. I'm just going to start from Negotiations Breakdown. It's just going to be me. Wait time, what are we talking about here? Just one, that's fine. Battle animation, no. That's going to slow the game down. Fleets, no. Bases battles, no. And I'll do the allies, which is going to be easier. Level of difficulty, we'll start with 1, just because I think 0 gives you like 1,000 to spend. We know the Allies' situation and negotiations break down on November 8th. It takes a month for Japan to sail. December 7th when they attack Pearl Harbor. Yeah, a budget of 1,000 is fine. Okay, so this is going to be intimidating if you don't know about it. Fuel, materials, industry, you would want to dump all of your points. If you do start with 1,000, you max out your industry. For me, I'm going to put mine into electronics. Let's say electronics. How high do we go? Electronics is going to be your radar. Aviation is going to be planes. Engines, steel, artillery all going to apply to how tough your ships can get. Already these levels are really high. I forgot what the level is for radar. I don't know if it's 75 or 80, but it's should be good at 33. If I have to, I'll dump more into it. Engine, that's going to make your ships go faster, so I'll go to 50. Aviation is going to get you into long-range bombers, jet planes. So I'll go a little higher than that. I'll go something reasonable. 60 sounds good. Info is going to be for your sabotage attempts, placing spies, stuff like that. This looks good, so we'll go with that. I've spent a lot of time trying to get guys with abilities, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'll just take them all, and then whichever guy seems to be appropriate for whatever I'm trying to have him do, then we'll just send him. But they give you so many guys. Alright, it's been a little while since I played this game, so let's see what we can do about getting this thing going here. Fleet commander, press any button, that's fine. Who are we going to send? What was it, the guy that has the most influence? I believe it's a guy who has a high war ability, if I'm not mistaken. So, R. Stevens, I suppose, which is nice because he's the very first guy listed. So we'll send him. Alright. Make proposal, don't make proposal. I suppose you basically choose your targets here. And I like to choose stuff that's close to home, stuff that I can take. Marshall's an easy target. Gosh, it's been a long time since I played this one. That's a tougher base to get a hold of, but they would recommend that base anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and list that one. Cool. Is there any solid target here that I really should be going for? I'm not going to send my ships to these places. Well, I may. We'll see. First, we got to reorganize everything. Allies control a lot, and the Japanese will be sending their ships. Wait, what's this one here? Tainan? Marcus? We'll pick Marcus. Okay. Those are the goals. Fine. Disagree? You know what? You pick. That's fine. Allow. I'll take this one. Pretty much the same targets. Okay. You basically have to tell the army what you're going to attack. So let's see. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to order. I'm going to arrange. No, I'm going to order a fleet that's at sea. Where are they? Where are the ones at sea? Wow, we got a lot of stuff going on here. This will tell, if you go left or right, it'll tell you where they are. So I know that these 3 fleets are out. And these 3 fleets should be at home. Yes, they're in Hawaii. Except for the Saratoga, that one's in Los Angeles. Okay. So I'm gonna have this guy. I'm gonna change their duty. I'm gonna change their mission, and I'm gonna send all these ships to one place. This is good. Okay, mission changed. And then the DeRider, I'm going to duty and mission change. Do they have enough fuel? Yes, they do. They got 86% fuel left, so port call. Send them here. And this is basically just a bunch of little ragtag ships that are better if they're together. So I'm going to send them all to... Oh, wait, he's far away. I'll see if I can get him over there too so they can sync up. Okay. So those are all going to meet in the same port. Saratoga, we're going to... Port call. Yeah, their way. And let's see. Order, arrange, formation at port. No. Order... How do I do this? Fleet... 4... duty, no, okay. Oh, you are, because they're here, you can target them directly. So, this guy has to, see how the fuel tanks down there are at 0? We gotta fuel it up. So we're gonna go port supply, this fleet, soldiers? I don't know, I guess. It takes time. It takes time to load soldiers, but, okay, 2 battalions. Set it to 100%. What will it take? 1 day? Perfect. And then execute. So they're going to resupply. It'll take a day. Because I automatically spent my turn talking to the army, I was not able to supply any of these. But now here we are in Hawaii, main base, and I know I have some other fleets here. So now that I'm in this one, I will discharge, and I don't like any of this. I want to create my own fleets. You know what? Let me think here. I got an idea. Arrange formation at port. I'm going to join them together. This one and this one. So we've got 2 fleets here. I'm going to bring them together. Now, one thing that I don't like to keep is transports and freighters. I think that they are useless in fleets because they just become a target and you're basically going to have them destroyed. It's got aircraft carriers. This guy's got a good sea and a good air, so whatever. So assign him. And the Enterprise can be the flagship, that's fine. And now I will... Let's see, what's in my first fleet? What we got here? Port. Order. Arrange. Formation at port. Just so I can see what I've got, I'm going to say split. Let's see what we got here. Well, look at all these! This is way too many. This is way too many. I wonder what the strength is. So if you want to see what these ships are, let's see. Order. Fleet. 1. And I'll go to... What is it? Ships? Here it is. Okay. Anti-ship means ship-to-ship damage and combatability. Anti-air means if it's shooting at planes. Fortification is the ship's hull strength. And the speed is in knots, how fast it can go. So obviously the West Virginia and Oklahoma are going to be the slowest. The Nevada, etc., etc. These ships are in decent shape. So what we'll do is... split them out, actually. We'll split the Pennsylvania into... Fleet 3. So order, arrange, formation at port, and split. Fleet 1. So Fleet 1 is the fleet that I am literally in, me as the commander-in-chief. And I'm going to split them out. I'm going to send... Let's see, all of these, it's fine. West Virginia. 4. 3 should be good. 3 should be good. The Japanese fleets don't have a lot of power right now. So, you know what, give them 4. Give them the Oklahoma. Okay, 4 battleships, 3 cruisers. So now that's what Fleet 3 has. And I'm going to give him this guy, John Dixon. And for Fleet 3, this guy looks good. Oh, bravery is crummy. Now, one thing I've noticed is if the bravery is low, the fleet can not pay attention to orders you're giving it, and it will end up doing its own thing, like going way off course, and you keep telling it, go where I'm telling you to go, and they won't go there. So, bravery is tricky. I'm gonna go with this one right here. Merit. Pennsylvania's fine for Fleet 1. That is fine for Fleet 3. Next thing we gotta do is fix ships that might need fixing. So fix total repair. Total repair takes some... Ooh, no warships to repair? Okay. That's interesting. So we should be fixing stuff. So order, arrange, formation at port, and I'm gonna discharge, actually. Arrange, formation at port, discharge. I should be fixing something, right? Who's in Fleet 2 again? Okay, those are those guys. Take this and this off. These are destroyers, which are usually pretty weak, and I don't like to lose destroyers. Still going to... I've got a better idea for Fleet 2. So I'm going to go 4 cruisers, 2 carriers, and I want to throw in a battleship. Pierce is fine. You notice how the fortification is kind of low on Enterprise in Lexington? I don't know if I like that. It's really bad to lose an aircraft carrier because they are so useful. So let's do this. Order, range, formation, port, discharge. We're going to discharge those carriers so that we can fix them. If they're in a fleet, you can't fix them unless you use the urgent repair. And we don't need to do urgent repair. We just need to send them out to the shipyard to get fixed. Formation at port. And I'm also going to discharge some of the ones from my first fleet. I hope I'm not going too fast here, guys. I'm going to send these 2 battleships and this destroyer. We're going to see exactly how far we can go with these repairs. The number of ships that you can repair... I shouldn't say the number of ships. The amount of repair that you can make to a designated number of ships is based on your industry level. So we're going to say Maryland, and then we're going to go order. No, we're going to go fix total repair. Now we've got ships that are in dry dock. I wouldn't say dry dock, they're moored and they're ready to be repaired. So let's just pick all of these and see how far we can go. See, look at that, fortification is 6. Just a couple of shots and those things are going to get sunk. And I don't like that at all. Fortification here can go up to 18, that'll be nice. Now you see up in the upper left it says time required 1 month. You want to fix as many ships as you can just in a month. What are my knots? I think 35 is... I think 35 is 2 spaces on a battlefield, but we'll get to that later. Ships that can move that fast are pretty cool. You're never going to go this fast when you're just sailing. Load. Do we need to worry about that? Not right now. But those are max? Okay. Fortification and speed are balanced. If I don't go to 32 on the speed, then I'll probably... Yep, there it is. You can go higher. So, the stronger ship is, generally the slower it is. But the faster ship is, the more it'll affect your fortification. But 36 is pretty good, and I want a decent speed here. And yes, increasing your engine, your steel, are going to increase these stats. So engine is going to make you have higher speed possibility, steel is going to make you have higher fortification possibility. 21, yes. 21, yes. 21, keep going. I want to make sure I get these fortifications up as high as I can, especially on the destroyers. See, because he's too fast, 36, 36, as opposed to the 33, I can only go so high on that one. But they need to be able to take a hit, you know? Destroyers primarily target... I use them to primarily target submarines, because they're fast. Cruisers I use to primarily target air. So we'll go 42 on those. 42, 42, and then battleships I obviously use to target ship to ship, as in firing on other battleships. Fortifications 21, good, okay. 30 to 36, I think we're all good here. Aircraft carriers should never be going ship to ship, so you have to worry about other planes on aircraft carriers. What's our speed at? 30? Okay, that's fine. And then since I have extra points available, see how it says time required 1 month? I'm still gonna make repairs with these as much as I can, all the way. I don't think destroyers can load anything. This is all the repairs that can happen, so that's fine. Go forth? Yes. And it does take me a day to do that. See how the barrels on the lower right are now at 100%? We have loaded fuel, diesel fuel, on the Saratoga to get it up to 100%, which, if you want to know the number, is 6,000 units. So port, depart, other, Saratoga. We're going to port call, coming all the way from LA down to Hawaii. Bam. Dispatch. Okay. See how fleets 6, 5, and 7 are all moving to Ben Jarmerson now? Whoop, there we go. Hanoi has given up. Alright. It's fine. This will be common. You're gonna lose a few bases at first, because Japan has a lot of ships in the beginning, but they have lower industry scores, resources, so they are going to do a very strong attack with the ships that they have in dock, whereas the Allies have few ships, but very strong industry and higher scores and resources. Okay, let's see. What's next? We should supply. So let's see. Conference. Where is it? Data. Where's the supply one? Oh, order base. Now, this can take a long time at first, and what this means is that you can order a base to supply to a certain amount. Bases use fuel for manpower. They use materials to repair when they've been hit. See, I don't even have a lot of materials. I need a lot more materials. They're going to be hit. Absolutely. Let's go to 20. Alright. That's good. Was that it? I thought there was more that you could resupply here. That's it. Fuel, material, soldiers, rockets. Oh, what about planes? There was no planes? I guess. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh gosh, I don't have any planes, bombers, nothing. You know what? I need more stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not going to do it. What I need to do is get out of here, and I've got to... What's my budget? Can you show me what my budget is? Hold on. These are the Japanese bases. These are the Allies' bases. Okay. What is my budget? Data, nation. I have 1,000 right now. So what I should do is buy some fighter planes, a bunch of them, and maybe some materials too, but we definitely need planes. The other thing we should be doing right now is to send a delegate, so let's do that actually also. Let's do diplomacy. Let's do... And this is because the delegate is going to be away for a period of time, and you want to get him working. You can only send one. Let's propose a delegate invitation to... for Japan. China could come real easily. For allies... just take China. We'll get that one solidified. The army says yes, so that's good. Okay. Alright, Fleet 5 has now docked. And that's just going to wait for 6 and 7 to catch up to it. Since he's here, we can port, supply, and just fill that ship. We don't need that many men on the transport, so you can leave a bunch of men here. Fuel remaining 14,992. That's weird. I thought that was a base that had a lot of production. Anyway, conference, and produce arms, and you have to talk to the army because the army has to agree on everything you want to build. Everything. I want fighters, and I'd really like about 300. Hope they don't say no. Yes, okay. So now I can put fighter planes in all the bases. But you need them there. You need to have them there in order to supply them into your bases. China's approved? Yes. Okay. Technology? Absolutely. Let's be buddies. Okay. Friendship is increased. Compensation? That's fine. They need to be happy if they're going to do their work. And we're going to rest for the period of resupply. So I won't hear from them again until they're resupplied. Now, I'm going to do... Because the Chinese delegate came back so soon, I'm going to diplomacy, and I'm going to send Stevens. And 83 is really good. 83 can work. I'm going to propose an alliance to China. Let's just get that in the works. Okay. Fleet 6 is almost there. And now we're going to order our base. And the reason why you want to do this early is because it takes quite a period of time. Let's find guys who have fuel. Does anybody have a lot of fuel? Gosh, no. Oh, here we go. So we'll start here. And this is the cool part about it. I can take the fuel from San Francisco. And I can take the materials from San Francisco. Nobody's ever going to attack San Francisco. I can take the soldiers from there. Even that, 30 is a lot. Fighter planes, let's go to 50 is fine. Bombers, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is fine. Scouts, until you get radar, scouts are going to be necessary. But you don't need a lot, so 5. Troop transports, 5 is fine. Freighters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is fine. Take the troops down. So if I have 5 troop transports, that means I can send 50 troops to that base on a period of resupply. That's how that works. So now San Francisco is going to take 16 days to make the numbers equivalent to what I just told it to do. And I'll do the same for Los Angeles. I'm going to supply, boom, just leave with 10,000 because they build it. They build it over time. 2, 20. I need those materials. 1, 2, 3. 3 is fine. And then fighter planes. Whoa. Let's go 40. And then 1, 2, 30 bombers. Scouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, troops. 1, 2. If you guys need to skip a little bit, this is going to take me a period of time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this should be done within your first few turns, just so you can start to get these bases where you need them to be. Nomahan is way up there, so I'm going to send him as much fuel as I can. I'm going to send him materials. Soldiers is fine. Fighter planes, you see that? They need some fighter planes to defend themselves with. Bombers, I could send them a few. Scouts, you're going to need a few scouts. Okay. That's troop transports. I'm going to double that number. Triple. Okay, freighters. 1, 2, 3. I need to make sure that they have greater than 0. Let's put it that way. Alright, it'll take them a month. So that means that if they get into trouble and I need to send them fuel or materials, they're locked. I can't do that for a month. This is another one. A lot of a stock. Let's see here. Materials. I'm going to go 45. The soldiers are good. Fighters, we need to go up. Let's see here. 40? 40 or 50? Let's go 40. Because they get attacked a lot. Troops, 1, 2, 3. And then freighters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is good. Okay. We're not going to get out of control. This is down south. So this fuel that I'm sending will be available to the ships once it's there. Materials are good. And then soldiers, we should really go at a reasonable number for soldiers here. Fighter planes, 1, 2, 3. 2 is good. Well, no, we've got a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go 4. Bombers will go 10. Scouts is going to be important. Scouts here can tell me what's happening. They'll tell me that there are ships going by. Let's see, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And moving on. This is also in the same place. Down near Guadalcanal. So let's go 10 materials. We'll go 10 battalions. Fighters will go 30. Bombers will go 10. And I need scouts to be at like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. Troop transports will go 3. Freighters will go 5. Okay. When it says delivery is uncertain, that means they're going through dangerous trade routes. And those will probably not make it. Guadalcanal. Let's see. Supply. We have a lot of fuel. Always max out your fuel. Look at that. I've got like 1.6 million barrels, which is just a lot. Soldiers is fine. Okay. Fighter planes, 20 is fine. Bombers, wow. There's a lot of bombers. We'll do 30. And scouts I want 10 because that is a place where I need to know what's happening. Double the troop transports and double the freighters. Okay. You have to be really familiar with your map here. Nothing ever happens up in this place. So, give them the fuel, sure. I don't know, soldiers 2. Fighter planes, it doesn't matter. They're not going to see any action here. So, that's fine. I'll go troop transports 2. That's fine. Port Moresby. They're very powerful here. Let's see, supply. Soldiers is fine. Fighter planes. That's a lot of planes. We'll go 100. That's way too many bombers. We'll go 100. Scouts, 20 is fine. That's fine. We'll go troops 3, and freighters I'm going to leave it where it is. Basically, the rule of thumb is going to be this. Wherever you want to land your ships, you want a lot of freighters there, so that you can ship in all of the oil that you're going to need, diesel and oil, to fuel those ships. What base am I in? I don't remember what base I'm in. What base is this? I forgot. Okay. I kind of forgot where this is on the map. Materials is fine. Soldiers, let's go 1, 2, 3. We'll go 30. Just always double check. If you're going to decrease the number, you should know why. Let's put it that way. 30. No, let's go 40. No, 30. I'd rather have more fighters. The reason is, if it's attacked, a base is going to need fighter planes to defend against planes. If it's attacked by ships, they're going to need torpedo bombers to defend against ships. Troop transports, that's fine. Freighters, you know what? Let's go to 6. There we go. Okay. Hawaii is its own home base, so this is just a shared. It doesn't really matter. We'll go 30 soldiers, 50, I guess. It'll never be attacked. There's not going to be a problem here. So 10, 10, 10. Okay. Troops. You only need like 3 freighters. Like this, I can reduce these no problem because the base supply is here. And it also resupplies in 5 days anyway, so if I need to correct those numbers, it'll happen real fast. Supply. I love this base. We need to keep this base. They're going to need maximum materials, maximum soldiers. Let's go 987. Let's go 70. I know that they're going to attack here. Guaranteed. And if that's the case, we're going to max it out. Okay, there we go. And I'm also going to increase my freighters to 10 because I want to be able to land ships here. Yeah, the Japanese are coming to that base for sure. Okay, Makassar, supply. Just give them some fuel, give them some materials, give them some soldiers. So see how I went from 1 to 11? Fighter planes. Let's go 50. 20. And then scouts. I really need to know what's going on down there. So, troop transport, I have 1, which means I can bring 10 battalions on that 1 troop transport. But you never want to be at 0, and 1 is really bad too, because you can lose that one. And then freighters 2, 10. Okay. This is a big production base. And I want to be able to stop here and get materials. Let's go to 50. They get shelled sometimes. I'm going to go to 42, just because this is a really important base for me. go 60 planes. We'll go 60 bombers. And I want 10 scouts, because I need to know what's going on in this area. Excuse me. 4 troop transports, 10 freighters. That's fine. Okay. Another big base for supply. So I'm going to really give them the fuel they need to work. And we'll go 30. I don't want to lose these. I'm going to leave these relatively the same. 100 is fine. Scouts is good. Transports, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay. Freighters, 7. Okay, there we go. This is a very important base because we're going to be stopping here for fuel on our way out almost every time. So you have to be extremely strong here. We're going to go 100, we're going to go 100, and we're going to go 20 scouts because I definitely need to know what's going on in this area. We'll go 4 and we'll go 20 freighters because I need to be able to get that fuel there. Guam, also another big supply area. In fact, I think they're going to attack Guam. So I'm going to max out everything that I can here. Fighter planes, we're going to go 100. Bombers, we're going to go 100. And scouts are going to be very important here. 15, there we go. Troop transports, I'm going to go to 5. And freighters, I'm going to go all the way to 10. Oh, look at that. See, they can't get through there. It's a very difficult supply line. This is another place that I like to stop for fuel because it can have a strong strength. The endurance is not 10, it's not 5. So let's go to 50 materials. We'll go to, yeah, we'll max on the soldiers, that's fine. And fighter planes and all of that, I'm going to go really strong here. I'm going to go to 20 scouts. My goal is to use up all my scouts on this entire resupply. I haven't described this, but I'm going through every base and I'm telling what each base wants, but at the end it gives me a final confirmation to really say yes to all of this. And once I do, then all these freighters and transports are going to work on making these numbers happen. Troops, I'll go to 4. Freighters, I want to be at like 15 because I'm going to be stopping here to fuel up. Okay. Stacking, supply. I'm going to need a lot of fuel here. I'm going to go with some materials. I'm going to give them some soldiers because this is an important fuel up base for me. I'll go with 80. I'm going to go a little easier on my planes because I'm running out. But scouts, definitely need a lot of scouts here. In fact, I think this is very close to where I sent my fleets to. So fleets 5, 6, and 7 are very close to here. Freighters, we'll go to 11, that's fine. What else have we got here? Singapore. Singapore is close. They're close to the danger. So they need fuel to run their planes. They need materials to fix when they get hit. Uh-oh. I run out of materials. Soldiers. We'll go to 31. Fighters 100, that's good. Bombers 100, that's fine. Scouts, we need scouts. But I'm running out of scouts. So let's go to 7. And then troops, freighters, all of that is fine. Okay. And let's go back here. Kuala Lumpur. Let's supply. What do we got here? 28. Materials is fine. Soldiers. Let's go to 23. Fighters is good. To bombers is good. Let's go to 80. Scouts, let's go to 10. Just so I can pull a couple back because I need them in other spots. We'll go 40 on the troop transports and we'll bump the freighters up to 10. That's fine. Okay. Midway. Another very important base. Extremely important. We need to go really high as we can on the soldiers. Fighters 1, 2, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, I'm not going to mess with those too much. I'll go 4 on the transports, but I'll go 20 on the freighters because we will be stopping there for fuel. Guaranteed. Thailand, Hong Kong. Okay, so we're really close. Supply. Manila is very likely to be attacked. I'm going to give them 30 materials. I wish I had more. I wish I had more to give them. Fighter planes will go to 100. Bombers will go to 100. Yep. Scouts, 15 is good. Okay. And we're good on that. Alright. Chungking is going to be shelled a lot, and so is Hong Kong. So Hong Kong I'm going to supply, and I'm going to give them as much as I can. Fuel, materials, soldiers. Fighter planes I'm going to go high. Bombers I'm going to go to 80. They don't really need scouts, but I'll give them a couple. We're going to go up on the transports. We're going to go up on the freighters. It's going to... Yeah, look at that. It's going to take a long time. 35 days. We may lose Hong Kong in the meantime. I'll just tell you that. And then Bangkok is also very likely to be lost. I'll admit that right now. Soldiers, we'll go as high as we can. As high as we can. We're going to max out here. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Give them 7. Alright. Troops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then freighters. Okay. We're going to do our best to keep Thailand, but it's probably not going to happen. And then the very last one. Chungking China. Supply. Just give them some fuel. Whoa, look at all those soldiers. We'll give them 80. Fighter planes, I got nothing to give you, but I can give you 100 bombers and some scouts. Transports, 4. Freighters, 10. Alright. Yeah. Alright, here goes. You sure? Yes. All those bases are going to start supplying now. Fleet 6 just logged into the same port as Fleet 5. 7 is on its way. So I can do this. Order, arrange, formation at port, join. And now that they're both in the same port, I can join them together. See, there was just one little guy. So bring him with. Bam. And we're going to pick a commander. Adams. Prince of Wales. See, look at all those little destroyers. They're very beat up. And we'll just rest. We'll rest for a day. Alright, what else can we do here? We can take a look at our nation real quick here. Oh, here's another tip. If you put your skill high enough to get the ability, it won't activate until you invest in it one time. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to do conference, and I'm going to say raise skill. We're going to go talk to the army about increasing our electronic skills so we can get radar. And that's going to be electronics. 200. Just give us 200 on radar, please. Okay, electronics just went to 79. It bumps by 1 point for every 50 you spend. So there it is. Search radar. Gunnery radar. That means I can fire in the dark. If I fight ship to ship at night, or a port, they can't hit me unless it's line of sight in the day. But I can hit them. Pretty cool. And we're going to rest for another 1 day. These guys are waiting for fleet, what was it, 7 to get there? What else can we do here? What else needs to be done? I need to produce. I need more fighters. I need more transports. So let's get some more stuff going on here. Let's... Conference. Produce arms. Let's produce some fighters. We need fighters, guys. Fighters. How about half? Give me 250. The most I've ever been able to get is 400. The higher the number is you ask for, the less likely it is that they'll say yes. But even with a crummy war skill, a guy should be able to get 200, 250. It's a very good guaranteed amount. Still waiting for that fleet to arrive here. Okay, what else are we going to do here? What can we do? I'm out of materials. I've got fighters. I need to produce some transports and some freighters, actually, so we might as well go ahead and do that. Conference, produce arms. This should be one of the last things you do, lowest on your list, but you can't run out of transports and freighters. So just give me 100 transports. Give me 100 freighters, and we'll be good. We'll be good with it. Periodically, the bases will report that they're being shelled. What that means is that a nearby base sent planes to fire on them. If you have base battles view turned on, you will see those battles, and that can be a really long game. Alright, produce arms. We need more freighters. Probably won't need to produce more for the rest of the game. I'm gonna go with... You know what, just give me the whole 150. It's fine. Can't really spend that on anything else. And now we're pretty much done for the month. Okay, the Saratoga is here in Hawaii, which is cool. We're gonna rest one more day for Fleet 7 to arrive. But now that Saratoga is here, I can order, arrange, formation at port, discharge. What do you got here? Salt, Nevada, Saratoga. Discharge the Saratoga. It needs to be fixed, I'm sure. So we'll just get rid of that. And then order, arrange, formation at port. I forgot what we had going on here. Got 4. So order, arrange, formation at port, join. 2 and 3. I want to give them another cruiser, I think. 4 cruisers, 4 battleships should be enough. Okay. That's fine. And they look good. Alright. So order, arrange, formation, port, discharge. This one. This is just the one that has the 3 ramshackle cruisers in it. We'll just rebuild a new fleet. And then order, arrange, formation at port. Nope. Let's see. Port supply. Pardon me. Now that I've got a fleet that I like, the Nevada, I'm going to supply it. It's good with soldiers. Battleships and cruisers can hold a couple of battalions, which is really all you need in order to take a base. Scouts, don't worry about that. Give me 100. Alright. So now they're going to spend some time... Oh, rejected! Come on! Yeah. Always make friends. Armament? Sure. I like India. Compensation? Do what you gotta do, guys. We need you happy. Compensation? Sure. Okay. Are they here? Order, arrange, formation, and port, join? They are. They arrived. Okay. 5 and 7 are going to join together. And look, there's another couple little guys right there. Alright. Adams. And there's the Prince. Now. Port, supply. The Prince. Yeah, you can put a few on there. Not too many. I don't really need these guys to do much of anything. I just need them to fight. Transports. That's fine. The fuel is what I'm looking for. So get them fully supplied. And then data, nation. What else are we doing here? We're basically waiting for a new month, a new budget. Our delegate came back, so we can do a diplomacy. And we can do, let's see here. Stevens. I'm gonna do one more delegate invitation, I think. Let's do a delegate invitation to... I guess China, I guess. Even though they should have said yes before, it's high enough. Alright. We're just gonna rest for one day. Just rest for the resupply. What else can the Maryland do? Nothing. Info. Oh, when you have nothing to do, you can play spies. So let's do this. Conference, Special Forces. And Stevens is going to ask for it. You have to get approval from the Army just to send spies. And ultimately you want spies everywhere. specifically the places that you're going to be trying to take over. Which... we'll start with Marshall. Yeah. I think that was one of our targets, wasn't it? We'll see. Was it 3 months? I think quarterly. They give you 3 months. Alright, this one's ready. Support, depart, other fleet, the 5, Prince of Wales, and we're just going to port call. I want them to be ready to battle. And I think that we're going to be attacked here. So, that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to cut them off. And these guys are just going to keep planting spies. Every turn. It's tedious, it's redundant, but also necessary. You can pick your favorites, it doesn't really matter, because ultimately you should work your way through the entire list. And have spies in every base. What else are you going to do? Rest? I don't want to rest. Alright, Fleet 5, you see it moving in the dot down in the lower left, it's on its way. Port, depart, other. Fleet 3 is fueled up and ready, and I want to, I think, port call, right? So, I'll stop here. Hold on a second. Before I do that, let me say info. Now that I have special forces there, I can see it. There it is. So Marshall has 2, 54, 51, 10. Oh, they've got too many planes. And their endurance is too high. I mean, not really. I wouldn't say I would lose a ship, but I could. Alright. See, once you have spies there, you can at least, you can see everything. So let's at least get our ships out there. Order Fleet 3. Oh, I don't need to do that yet. This is where it gets a little tricky, because I'm in the port where the fleet is, I have to go port, depart, other. Little indirect, but you do get used to it. And I'm just going to send them somewhere where they are ready to engage, which is here. Just get them out on the sea. Get them close so they're ready for action, which is the same thing I'm doing with 5. Because I know those Japanese fleets are coming. I know it. See how 5 is going south? They're just way off course. They're goofing. Alright, back to Special Forces. We're planting spies. We are planting spies. Everywhere. Okay. Alright, Chongqing and Hong Kong are being shelled. Bangkok, yep, Thailand's being shelled. Conference, Special Forces. Are you guys over little Hawaii music yet? I hope it's not too loud. After you've played this game for hours and hours, it really doesn't bother you. In fact, it's kind of soothing. Like, oh yeah, that's the PTO music. Alright, Conference, Special Forces. Just keep going. Just running through the whole list. There's always something to do. The Army's never going to say no. I don't even know why I have to ask them to plant Special Forces. Maybe because the Army controls the Special Forces. Duh. Navy doesn't have Special Forces. It doesn't say SEALs, does it? So we have to collaborate. China approved, okay. Armament request, sure, here's some bombers. That's a lot of bombers! That's a lot of bombers, man! You guys are giving away my stuff. Brazil, sure, here's some bombers. Here's another thing. If your first fleet is out at sea, they will automatically respond to this, and they always say no, and it pisses off other countries. So because I have something else to do, I will do diplomacy, I will do Stevens, and now that we've got China up plus 10, I think, we're going to try an alliance again, and we're just going to keep trying. We should be able to get them. I don't see why not. I do not see why not here. Fleet 3 is on its way. They go really slow. I'd say Fleet 3 is moving at about 15 knots, 14, 15. When you're Fleet 1, you control the knots. You control everything. It's really fun. But you want to have a lot of aircraft carriers, and ideally you want to have search radar. If I had materials, I'd be putting those on my ships right now, but I don't. It costs 15 materials to outfit a ship with search radar. So let's see here. Back to conference, back to special forces. Just keep telling the army you want special forces everywhere. Seoul? Yep. Fleet 5 is having engine trouble. Oh, for crying out loud. Junky broken ships. If you're not sure and you want to cheat, you can actually go into the settings of this game and change sides. You can see where all their ships are. But I haven't used that since I was 12. Yes, that's how old this game is. When did this game come out? 1992? 1993? 92, I think. Now they made a PTO 2, which functions completely differently. It's weird, and believe me, I've tried a couple times to get into it, and I cannot. I don't understand how the time flows. The ordering of the fleets is weird, but in this one, it's in 4-hour increments. So every 4 hours something happens. Unless you're in port. I mean, you still see these 4-hour periods, right? But you make a decision at 12 every day. Man, why are my engines all junked out? If you're out on sea, you make a decision every 4 hours, which is pretty cool, and that's why you want special forces everywhere, because every 4 hours you can tell them to break stuff. Alright, port, supply. 5. That's fine. Set it to 100. It'll only take a day, I think. Alright, conference, special. You'll find yourself just waiting for the next month just so you get more materials and more money, and you can do stuff. Toward the end of the month, you're just doing all this perfunctory stuff. Fleet 3 is arrived, okay. I wonder if Fleet 3 and 5 together could take the base. I'm going to play defense, though. I'm not really going to go on the offensive right now. But you can confirm. You can find out here. You go to info. No, I don't think it's here. This is not the fleet that can do it. Supply 3. Oh, see, we're going to use up all the fuel just trying to get those to 89. And let's put these guys on furlough, I think. I'm going to rest, or I'm going to go port. There's a way to put them on furlough. Hold on a second here. Shore leave, that's what it's called. I'm going to give them 5 days shore leave. That'll put the morale up a little bit. So on this one, if I go info, no, data, key battle. This will tell me my goals again. Tinian, Yop, Marcus. Oh, see, I don't even need to attack Marshall. Alright. I can do that. I can do that. In the meantime, special forces. Keep dumping them. Work your way through the whole list. Hanoi. They were ours. We lost them. Oh, you know it's not every 3 months. It's once your first fleet leaves and returns, then they see whether or not you met your objectives. So if I never leave, then I can never be said to have failed. Interesting, huh? Alright, port, depart, other. Attack enemy base. Why not? I said I would. hit him. Just once, and then we'll leave. I'm gonna rest for 4 days, because that's how long the shore leave is. And then we're back at the main again, so Special Forces, evens. Alright, Taipei. Now Fleet 3 is probably going to go get their butt kicked, but all I have to do is attack the base. I don't need to take it. How's that for fun? Damn it, they rejected it. Why would they do that? Alright, diplomacy. Bam, Stevens. We're going to do a... You know what, we're just going to keep bothering them. Keep bothering them until, you know, I wonder if Sweden would say no. No, keep bothering them. Alright. Maybe support for Japan has to be lower in order for that to go through. You guys remember what the support for Japan was on the Chinese? It's fun that they give it an actual number when in reality you never see a number. Alright, conference, Special Forces, Stevens. Yojima. Fleet 3 is coming closer to their target. They're gonna get their butt kicked and I'm gonna pull them back. You'll see. Where are the Japanese fleets? Special Forces. Oh, here's a fun tip. Let's say that you wanted to do a ship repair, or you wanted to put like gunnery radar or search radar on. If you do it now, on November 28th, the ships will all come back on the 1st. It's not a full 30 days from date to date, it's just for the month. I know it's a tricky little loophole, but if you need those ships or you don't want to send them out early, you don't have to. I just did it because I wanted to get it out of the way. Alright, port, depart, other, Fleet 5, attack base. I only have to attack here. I don't need to take the base, I just need to attack it. And then they'll both stop in Guam, I'll probably join fleet and then attack the third one. Alright, conference, Special Forces. Bam. Palau. It's supposed to be really pretty there. Vacation style pretty. Guam. Enemy warships detected. Woo! There. Enemy warships. Alright, there it is. Army destroyed. We might actually take that base. Actually. Oh no! Submarines. It's just one sub. We might actually sink that sub. I got some destroyers! Or cruisers. Fleet 3 has 4 cruisers. Battleships can't hit cruisers. Or battleships can't hit subs, but cruisers can. Come on. Oh, they've got destroyers here too. Look at that. There's destroyers here. Warships detected. 1444. No CV. No carrier. Yeah, there's subs here at Marcus. Oh boy. It's getting serious. There it is. 1 battleship. And a submarine. No CV. Okay. We gotta get Fleet 3 out of there. The invasion force is attacking. Alright. Order Fleet 3. Get out of there. Let's see. Duty. Mission change. Yes. I'm sending you to Guam. And we'll let Fleet 5 do its job. And in the meantime, we will do more Special Forces. And then we should be going right into December 1st. Right here would probably be a valuable place to have spies, because I'm about to attack that with Fleet 5. And I need to see what's going on there. Fleet 3. Battleship, cruiser, and 4 destroyers. Yeah, those are the ones that were attacking my landing troops. That's fine. 3 can get out of there now. They'll probably destroy my landing force, but the attack was all I needed in order to meet the criteria. Get out of there, 3. Get out of there. You're gonna get a lot of notices now. You just press left on the controller. Oh, here we go. Top secret report. What do we got? Fuel. Materials. Bam. 860. Nice. Soldiers. Budget. Coming through. And now all of these ships are fixed, and you know what that means. Another fleet coming up. Alright, Germany got the long-range bombers. And the rocket. Oh boy. Long-range bombers cannot be hit by regular fighter jets. And I don't think regular anti-air. But we'll see. Those landing troops are going to harass that base for quite a while until they finally destroy it. Not too worried about it. I don't think that fleet is following me. Fleet 5's got 3 cruisers and 3 destroyers, though. That's interesting. Oh, we gained it. We stole the base. Da-da-da-da. Okay, now that we've got a new month, I am just going to save the game here, I think. Can we do that? Let's see, file, save game position, slot 1. Can we do that? Yeah. Alright. And I'm just going to pause the stream for here, guys. We'll just continue this up another time. I can do a little bit of work. Appreciate you watching, and we'll continue play later.